Hello everybody, I'm John.
And I'm Claire.
And today we're going over an article called phone placement. That is eerily similar to something called product placement, and we might be talking about one and the same in this article. Some popular people and some popular brand. But that's for us to figure out as we read the article later. Which smartphone brand do you use?
I think I have mentioned this once before. I have been caught in the Apple trap. So I use an iPhone. It started with a laptop many, many years ago. And once I'd got one piece of Apple software, but I had the Samsung phone at that time, but they didn't sync nice and comfortably. So then when the phone needed replacing, I ended up getting the Apple phone, and then I got the Apple tablet thing, and yeah, they've got me.
Yep, it is a trap.
Yes. And but then you have to get earbuds as well, because it's got no jack to put in regular phones, and they got you.
They got you. Are you regretting being caught by that?
In a way, because I think if I just bought a Samsung laptop at that time, I would have many more choices when it comes to picking a phone and which tablet do I want and which earphones do I want, and I think I'd have more choice now.
Yeah,
in a way.
Exactly.
How about you? Do you have a?
No, I have refused to get Apple. I did get a little bit of the gateway drug when it came to the iPod. However, besides having to download iTunes on my laptop at the time, which was probably Toshiba, might have been HP. Besides that, I've had no connection with Apple. And after the need of a separate music player became obsolete, I moved away from Apple completely and have been on a admittedly sort of biased, passionate, not rant, but rather maybe diatribe against Apple ever since. I really dislike their practices a lot. And I know a lot of companies are similar with what they try to do, but Apple is a little bit extra, a little bit more than I can take personally. But that's for another time to talk about. Do you often notice product placements in TV shows and stuff like that?
I am pretty sensitive to it, yes. Yeah. Because I remember a time when television and movies didn't have so much product placement, so it still kind of irks me that there's so many of them so often.
And so obviously too, which we might talk about a little bit later. But yeah, they're very obvious. And it's fun to watch, to see them if it's a TV show you don't care about. But if you're in the middle of something and you really want to focus and suddenly some random company comes up and they like zoom into it, you're like, it ruins the immersion.
Yeah, totally.
Luckily for you, as you read this article, you can also be free of distraction because there are no product placements in this article, except coincidentally with the band name and the thing that they were actually promoting. Yeah,
we've already product name dropped already.
Yeah.
So.
Word of mouth is the best way.
But we're not getting paid. We're not getting paid.
Not a sponsor, hashtag. Anyways, so let's go ahead and read that whole article or the summary if you don't have quite enough time, or just listen to us rant about it in the next section, and we'll see you soon.
Phone placement. For a long time, it has been common for companies to pay for their products to be displayed during entertainment productions as a form of advertising. Sometimes the product is just sitting in the background, but a recent product placement on Apple's iPhone 14 Pro takes a much more aggressive approach. K-pop group New Jeans has built an entire performance around the phone. Although many enjoyed the performance, others found the prominent product placement too intrusive.